Okay, well, I'm Waboo. I created a few videos a long time ago that are controversial to say the least, and yeah, I'm here to do an interview, hopefully.
Yes, we are going to get some answers and clarification for the community, but I ask everybody this, and as per tradition, Wabu, are you mentally healthy?
Of course, there are some things that are always not nice to see, but yeah, it's just best to not look too much at social media and focus on real life a lot, and then yeah, most of the things will be alright. So yeah,
Yes,
completely
that
fine.
I agree. It definitely helps to keep off of that one platform.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
looking at social media too much never is too good. I mean, I did it a few times. For example, during the build acts, there weren't. Yeah, it wasn't a very good video, and yeah, I definitely looked too much at Twitter, etc. All those things, and it yeah, it doesn't make you feel good. So yeah,
Yeah.
just best. It went a lot better when to just not focus on it and yeah, continue with real life.
Million% agree. And I guess so many of these questions are on skeletal extremigans, so
For sure. I mean, I'm an open book about it, so like
yeah,
I can answer everything you want to ask me.
yeah, and with that being said, I guess we'll knock out the other elephant in the room, the 83 building
Mm-hmm.
tips video that
Yeah, a lot of people are probably curious about that one.
yeah. Um
Yeah, it was a pretty bad video, yeah.
yeah, the question is, were any of the 83 building hacks filler or satire?
Or satire. I mean, yeah, a lot of people thought it was satire. Some people, I saw like a few comments that said like it was AI generated probably, but yeah, like the videos that I uploaded on Waboo, like I tried to upload it weekly. That was the goal. It was yeah, it was mainly for monetary gain. Um, since that's, I mean, I like making videos, but it was mainly for the money, which was my main drive. And just uploading videos every week was just getting very I mean, yeah, it was getting very repetitive, so I spent like less and less effort on like actually trying to research and yeah, I just didn't care too much. So that's what eventually led to it. I just yeah, honestly didn't care too much about the video itself, so that's also why I quit doing them. Because like after Backlash, I was like, yeah, I'm done making these videos. I mean, I made a few still, but yeah,
Yeah.
just yeah, wasn't it fun anymore in the first place, especially after after all the feedback, to say the least.
Yeah. Yeah, I secretly wasn't even a channel when that video was uploaded, and I still saw people on Twitter like frying you alive for it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm glad I didn't check that too much, since that would have gotten in my head a lot. But I mean, they were right, so yeah,
well,
couldn't say much about it.
respect for admitting what it was for. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
hopefully,
I'm honest about that.
hopefully people will be a little more lenient on that video now. But that was somehow the only question that, like, only good question for the 83 building tips. And I guess we'll start off with an obvious one. What
Yeah,
was the thought process behind creating the loot box feature for the
the loot
Skeletal
feature.
Extremigans plushies?
Okay, so the loot box feature, yeah, it's just like a fun way for people to basically obtain a plush. That was the goal behind it. I mean, a lot of people said there was malicious intent behind it to compare it to gambling, but I made sure that was not the case. I mean, after the website was done, I had like lawyers review it, um, check. I mean, that's always what you are supposed to do with a brand, right?
Yeah.
Like they have to check it out and see if yeah, something is not explained properly, or let's say they're like yeah, something is not explained clearly, or it's yeah, it actually is gambling, which would be a very big deal since you're of course not to allow gambling to kids. Um, yeah, that's pretty important. But I do agree. I The one thing that I agree with that a few people said was different rarities of the loot boxes. Since with the loot box, I thought it would be fun for people to be able to get a random item, and yeah, which generates more excitement, right? People don't know what they're gonna get, and they can get one of the 6 items.
Yeah.
Well, 8 items previously, but those rarities were going to be deleted since I do think that pushes the wrong yeah, the wrong, I don't know what to call it, but wrong thing to people, especially children who want to maybe get those items specifically. And since the prices, for example, already were really high, um, they would keep re-rolling, which I did, yeah, I did notice after feedback, and that will definitely be changed. So in the mystery box, you can now just get those 6 items with the same rarity. Um, But you're also able to purchase them if you feel really strong about a certain plush for a price that's a little higher, but not too much higher, to the point where you would keep re-rolling the same plush.
Mm.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm open about it. People sometimes call it gambling. I mean, I mean, of course, since it's not legally gambling, it's still there's of course still a chance for products to, let's say, convey children to start doing that
Yeah.
that earlier, right? Which I do think the rarities, for example, could have gotten close to. So that's why they're deleted, since I want like children or teenagers to be able to buy the product because they like the plush, not just because they want to get a very rare one. So that I did agree with, and that will be deleted.
Well, props to you for getting rid of that. I kind of think I don't think there was a single person in the community that looked at that and said that should stay that way.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry, you go.
mm, I mean, yeah, like since it's targeted to kids, it's like a different story since they are not able to comprehend things better than, let's say, adults, right? Because if the plushies were targeted to adults, I probably would have kept it since they are just
Yeah.
able to make decisions a lot more easily. But since it's kids, it's yeah, I get why that will be controversial. Yeah, for sure.
Well, respect to you for taking on that initiative as well.
Thank you.
And I guess another question about the plushies. What was the thought process behind creating them in the first place?
Well, I thought, well, the goal, like, I always like to start a brand. I always have liked to start a brand, and I think having like a plush business focused on specific characters that are really wanted in the community is a good way to, for example, start it off. With a few ideas on like future levels that would, for example, be able to generate plushes. This has been done in like the past by Mindcap, I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
with the pyramid one. I'm not sure. I think it was based on Limbo, but I'm not sure. Or I might have confused a few things.
Oh no,
But
I think it was the pyramid.
yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah. I
so.
mean, I didn't see it too much. But yeah, I thought it was like a great way because the level's popular in general. That's also a reason why the extension was made, since it was initially made for the test channel. Um, but yeah, the level just is really fun to watch in general. I think making an extension that at least tries. I mean, you guys have to judge whether it's like good enough. Um, that tries to keep the same entertainment with like new characters in it. Um, yeah, it's a great way to also sell plushies based on the characters. Since I mean the characters would be wanted and they would like to be bought, and I did everything in my power to make them as good as possible. So that's why I invested a lot in it. I love the plushie itself. I know the quality is great. Yeah, I thought. Well, I still think it's a good idea. So.
Yeah, no, they're really adorable. I have considered buying one and
Really,
sent,
really.
sent it right here next to my little fox plushie that I got. as some more
I mean, I can
decoration.
send one over if you want.
Ooh,
For sure.
I,
There's no
I would
problem.
I would for sure put it here. Have it as. I mean, people would probably hate me, but I think they're
Yeah, I mean,
cute.
you gotta. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's like a lot of backlash, but I can if you want, I can still send one.
That
Want
would
to
be
do that?
awesome. That would be sick. I would keep it in every interview.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
But yeah, no, I saw the GIF you sent of all the designs as well, and
Hmm.
they turned out really well. I think people watching, you guys don't. Maybe it's not like super public knowledge, but there are a lot of designs that were very creepy.
Yeah, they were very creepy. I thought it was like it's gonna be impossible to create like a skeleton. Like I went to Google and just tried to like look for skeleton designs to maybe get like some inspiration, but there wasn't a single one I liked, and I kind of figured out why when I like hire people to make certain designs because they're like for some reason it's just really hard to make a skeleton look cute. But
Yeah.
it was fun to see like the different versions though. Thought
Oh,
yeah.
100%. But I guess we'll go on to a fan question now that someone asked in our community post. What is the long-term goal for Skeletal Extremigans? And if it succeeds, will you do another one or will it be the last?
Um, the long-term goal. Well, I mean, of course, if it succeeds, I'll continue. Since the brand isn't like a one thing cash grab like some people have called it, which I mean, yeah, like there's a lot of effort spent on it, and
Yeah.
creating the brand in general was definitely cost a lot of things. So I mean, the goal is definitely to continue it, and yeah, have more original designs on like new levels that will be made instead of an extension of an already original level. Why I asked like Joe Reed for the permission of it, since they're of course based on the level he and Erzi created.
Yeah.
So yeah, like in the future, I do have some fun ideas for like brand new levels that Plushers can be based on. I think it's yeah.
Well,
I hope they're
sweet.
gonna turn out good.
Can't wait to get a orbit extension, and you're gonna have different orb plushies.
That extension. Nah, that won't happen. That won't happen.
That would be a good one to bank off of though, because orbit. Oh my god, I every short we did on orbit, just 3 million views.
3 million.
Yeah, just every single short always hit 1 million views guaranteed. It was
Yeah, it
crazy.
went like it's crazy how popular level gets. I mean, Minecraft has
Yeah.
some really original ideas. Like they're always super fun to watch. Like the Orbit showcase, it's like really original. I really love those levels. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
very cool to see.
Mindcap has a lot of aura. So last year we saw every end placed, and that kicked Zodiac off the main list and Bloodloss off the extended. Now this year, when Orbit places today, it's gonna kick Tartarus off the main list and Crimson Planet off the
Tartarus.
extended. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's gonna have 2 double kills, like within the same year, off the list. It is crazy.
I mean, the fact that like Tartarus is already so like it will eventually be off like the extended list. It's crazy to think
Yeah.
about. Slaughterhouse too probably after a while. It's like really goofy since I thought like when Slaughterhouse was verified it was never gonna be beaten, but I mean there weren't going to be like a lot more levels that were going to be made. That will be like harder than that, right? Since it looked like impossible at the time to me.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. It's really fun to see. It's really
It
fun
is
to see.
really fun to see. I agree. The top play is very riveting now. And
Top play?
yeah, the top play. Like
Top you mean like the hardest level that's beaten currently?
all the hardest levels, just in general. The shift of
Yeah.
top play from like 2015 to 18 to 2021 to 2024 to present day, it's just the evolution of it all is insane. And
Yeah.
seeing one of the top ones get pushed off into the extended list, it's just, or legacy even. Oh my, it's so weird. I'm speechless, like just thinking about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm curious how it's gonna be in like 5 years or something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of impossible levels are gonna be verified, but I'm really curious about it. Zoink is still playing, etc.
Yeah,
Might be someone better even.
Zoink's gonna have another top one verified eventually. I think W Popoff might. I feel like W Popoff is gonna get Amethyst put back to number one because there's so many people saying that Amethyst should be the number one right now, and Zoink is the only person with a valid opinion to do so. So it's really hard to say.
Yeah, it must be like impossible to judge those levels since like only like a few players are able to play them. So
Yeah,
it's like impossible.
It's a lot. But speaking of talking about all this top play stuff, what is your hardest completion?
My hardest. Oh no. Well, my hardest. I'm not even sure. I think it's like a medium demon by Serufifi. It was like a very short level, but I don't remember what it was called. Like I'm not sure. But it was like 40 seconds or 35 seconds, and I just liked the song, so I like played it a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, normally I don't really. I just play like GD like for a few attempts, and then I just go back to like making videos or like doing something else.
Yeah.
I just can't really play a level for like a lot of attempts because yeah, I mean I get like annoyed by it and rage quit after a while. It gets too hard.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Will you ever beat an extreme demon?
I don't know if I have the skill for that. I mean, the goal is to verify like the skeletal extravagance level, which is like because it's like a very long medium demon, right? Like some people judged it to be like insane demon or like hard insane demon. So I guess that will be my new hardest, but maybe an extreme demon once. I don't know. I don't know if I have the skill for that. What's your hardest?
On paper, it's Cataclysm, but I beat Aku, and I think that's harder. So.
Okay, yeah, I heard of this.
But.
Cataclysm. Damn.
I'm weird. I also think Ado is harder than Cataclysm. I don't know. That opinion's
it's like
probably
an
gonna get
insane
me
demon,
fried.
right? With those orbs and stuff.
Yeah, the orbs and then the ship. The really wacky ship.
The wacky ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've played those levels a few times, I think. Got like maybe 5% on it, and that's my max.
You know, I am
like the wave and the cataclysm. Nah, that's too difficult for me.
I don't know. The wave and cataclysm, one of the more easy parts, but only because
Really?
playing it from zero, it's only like 15%, or like at 15%. So it's like dying there is like, it is what it is. But everywhere else, like, it is the hardest part. But getting past it is like, okay, I got past the hardest part. Everything is easier. So.
Oh yeah,
surely,
because it's like the start, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So it's like breaking through that initial brick wall to get through like I don't know, any material that's softer than bricks, and then just getting past that till you finally beat it. That's how I would describe Cataclysm.
I'll go for that one.
But
I don't know.
CBF definitely helps.
CBF, yeah, like I have heard of that a lot, but I'm not sure like what it does. Like, does it give you more frames to like make a jump on? I think that's like the thing, right? Or
it to an extent, basically, the Geometry Dash game engine. Every input you do, it will make an input on that frame, which that's like general for gaming as a whole. But with Geometry Dash, it's a little different, and I don't really know the full explanation for it. But CBF, you basically can click in between those inputs. So if you're 60 FPS and you click in between the 57th and the 58th frame in the second that you're playing, you will make an input in there, and that's as far as I'm able to explain, but it does make it easier because it's like frame perfects. It is really hard to explain, but frame perfects become easier and all the other stuff because you can, like, it's click between frames, so you're clicking between the frame. So
Yeah.
But it does
That
make
makes sense,
the
yeah.
game a lot easier.
Yeah, maybe I'll try to use that maybe for the verifications and stuff.
Yeah, I'm pro CBF, always have been. I don't see the issue with it. Never have.
Yeah, I mean we'll see. I mean, I think RobTop maybe did something. Didn't he? Or no, those the demon list admins, right? Did they they didn't allow it, or? Because I
RobTop.
heard there was some like controversy with that.
I actually talked to Denny in the interview. He actually said that RobTop never made a statement on it, but he did make like a subtle hint when he unrated a bunch of levels that were verified with CBF, presuming that RobTop wasn't going to rate CBF verified levels. And the demon list actually did allow CBF completions on it because they think CBF is fair. I agree. And they were going to make a extra tab where they would put levels on there that are unrated that should get rated because maybe RobTop didn't rate it or it was verified with CBF. And now that RobTop added it, they went back on the rated plus tab and they're not adding that anymore. And RobTop has rated a bunch of CBF verified levels. Best example, Ashley Wave Trials, that was verified with CBF, and now Grief can get rated. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Good to know.
yeah. But I guess we'll ask a controversial question, like an actual controversial question. Finally,
Same.
what is your public response? Anything you can say right now to Yo Reed's response about the whole matter?
Okay, so Joe Reed's response. I read it slightly, but I need to get it on my laptop real quick.
Oh yeah, take your time.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, I can tell you more about it. So, I think a lot of people from the posts. Well, 1 second.
You're good.
Let me just read it. Yes, okay, I'm back. I just need to read it clearly so I can understand everything that he said.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I do have a response in it. Of course, it's yeah, it's horrible that he feels that way about the hate he's getting for allowing a level to continue. I'm not sure if he mentioned that actually. But the fact that an extension at least is being made of the level, and he apparently is getting messages from others that he is getting blamed for, which I definitely do not condone, and I think that's something, yeah, that's something I do not like, that I really don't like seeing when I sometimes open certain comments of videos. It's very very hateful most of the time. On YouTube, it's not too bad, but just when you're on Twitter, just a place for a lot of hate. And I think,
Yeah.
for example, just asking someone why is, for example, this click not, yeah, why is could you potentially change this click to maybe be improved a little, instead of immediately hating on someone to fix something that you have no idea um, yeah, what is going on behind it, or what's the reason. For example, levels laggy. Of course, like there are crazy animations. Of course, when you have like a relatively phone that's not too good, the level's
Yeah.
going to be laggy. Like it's just something that sadly happens, and I don't think that can be avoided. But yeah, it's a shame that happens, and of course, really don't want that to happen to Joe Reed, which is. I'm also not mentioning him too much. For example, in the level, since he told me he didn't want to be affiliated with it.
Yeah.
Of course, when I decided to actually want to manufacture the plushies, I asked Joe Reed for permission. Was fine with it, um, and he just mentioned he didn't want to be affiliated with it because of the hate, which is kind of a shame to see. That's just such a dislike be yeah by certain people on the level in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really hope this can be gone. I mean, I know like you also mentioned the levels made for more with a monetary incentive. I'm not sure what incentive mean, but I think there's like with a monetary goal behind it. And that certainly is a goal, of course, since there's a lot invested in the project, which of course needs to be earned back, which is done with the plushies and the
Yeah.
level itself. Otherwise, I just wouldn't be able to pay the creators. Like, if the level was, for example, it was a completely brand new level, that of course could still be interesting. The chances of me being able to invest so much in the creators for them to be able to, yeah, continue what they love doing, right? Because they chose the project, they love building, and like this, they can actually earn something extra with doing what they love. So it's
Yeah.
like a win for the creators, and like this, I can also host more projects like this where I'm able to pay creators like this. So, of course, people mention the monetary incentive a lot of times and think that it's like hard for passion and money or payments to go together. But I mean, I honestly do disagree with that, since it just gives like an opportunity for a creator to be able to do what they want to do, what more without worrying about certain things like finances, or I mean, at least less about things,
Yeah.
um, which I think is great. Like the goal is eventually to be able to pay the creators full time to work on like levels like this that people are able to enjoy and watch, still completely free to play. And yeah, it's genuinely amazing to see. That's something I definitely do love about hosting these, just seeing like the crazy ideas like creators can come up with. And yeah, I think I think it's a good thing.
I agree. I I think one thing people have to start realizing early on in life is that we live in a time where no matter what, we are forced to spend money on practically everything. I mean, it costs money to live or to exist, and it's a really wacky thing to kind of, at least in my opinion, it's a very wacky concept to grasp, and it seems like in the GD community, the more money you spend, the more heinous people feel towards stuff, and it upsets me because there are a lot of like like you said, paying the level creators to make these kind of things, and I agree that the money could have helped, but in the past we've seen like your contests where we saw Bly create Rage Quit, or was it Bly?
Yeah, Black created
Yeah,
Rage Quit, yeah.
and we saw all those other Stereo Manus renditions, and it's just a bunch of cool creations and really awesome looking levels, and I think without the money incentive, I don't think a lot of those creators would have participated. Some of them may have, but I don't think we would have gotten cool. Like I said, Rage Quit. That was such a crazy level, and I think it's pretty admirable that you're basically like hiring people to do a full-time job, which is building levels. That is unheard of. I think that's really cool and very admirable, and I wish the GD community could see how cool that is, because that's basically like content creators. Like, if you're a content creator and you build, you make money off of content creation, and you get to Secret Way is one of my main sources of revenue. Obviously there's the other channels, and because of that I get to do what I love doing because of it. And I feel like there's no real difference. It's like using YouTube. We'll say that you're YouTube and I'm the level creators. That's like kind of the same thing. It's they don't have to build levels and they don't have to get money for it, but they do, and that's awesome that you're paying them. And it's also saddening to know that there are people that would be willing to do it for free, and people still get mad at you for taking the path of paying people. Like, I don't. It's just really it's a really sad situation from my perspective.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, like, of course, with the money involved, of course, the creators are of course able to do what they love to do, but for example, I think still there are like amazing levels. I mean, I know a few people call it creating soulless projects, etc.
Yeah.
Of course, like amazing people who don't build for money, like they create some amazing stuff, right? Like, I've seen like the best levels that are created in the game come from people who just completely do it for free.
Oh yeah.
Which I think is great. And I mean, I love seeing those levels, and they will appear forever. It doesn't matter if I pay the creators or not, because I mean, there are always like people who want to get paid, probably are, yeah, or oh, well, I'm not sure how to really word this, but I mean, not everyone, of course, wants to be paid for what they love doing, because it's like a hobby for most, and that's where like a lot of interesting levels come from that you're able to see on this see on YouTube and play in GD.
Yeah.
So of course, like, not everyone is going to do that, and it won't just become like certain, just, I mean, corporate projects that people might call it. Like, there's still the GD community will still be able to create like amazing things, and there also is a part for the creators who want to do it potentially as a job while still keeping it a hobby. They are able to do certain tasks like this, where they still have like their creative freedom, are able to choose the projects that they want to build on, and yeah, that's just like an addition to the community. It's not like that the community will change because of this, I think.
Yeah.
That's not the goal.
100%. I just think it gets to a point when people get upset about things, like, it just takes unnecessary energy to get mad at, of all people, you for stuff like this. Like, I mean, you're down 115 grand. I don't think people understand that it's gonna take a lot of stuff to like make that back. Like, that's not a lot, or that's not a small amount of money. And
definitely, yeah, it's definitely scary.
Yeah, and so that's another thing. It's like, investing 6 digits into a thing like this, like, it makes sense. The plushies make sense. Everything else, like, it makes sense to try and get that back. And I think somehow the community just just can't grasp investing that kind of money into something. And You,
Yeah.
a bit of advice for people watching: you got to spend money to make money. That's something. That's
I mean, yeah, it's like it's a very big risk. That's true. I mean, of course, you can calculate it to do it as well as possible. And I do. I mean, I just wish like maybe a few people asked me about certain things, since I'm like uh, an open book about the entire project.
yeah,
Um, Instead of making more assumptions, I mean, I get like that I'm not the most liked creator, since I make like a lot of mistakes in the videos, um, and yeah, created some controversial videos. But about this is something I'm genuinely passionate about. So this I definitely do like yeah want to make a response on, since it's definitely different than the videos that I just didn't care about, and that were just made for monetary gain. Of course, it's involved in this project too, since otherwise I wouldn't have invested such a large amount of money into it. But it's genuinely like something I love to do too, which wasn't the case with the videos. So that's also what makes it yeah, kind of saddening to me to see the response on this. But I get it with with like the rarities of the mystery items,
yeah,
which is like valid feedback that I'll adjust.
yeah. Talking to Fernosis a few times about this, that was the only thing him and I criticized. Like everything else, we were like, yeah, this is cool, and I don't care what people call me or tell me. I think this is really cool, and
That's good to hear.
it's not an objectively positive or negative thing for the community. It's just a thing that happened, and I think, like you said, the goal wasn't to change the community from it. And evidently you are passionate about this, and that's cool to see that
Definitely.
there is a side of you that no offense, that there is a side of you that will show passion, and
For
it
sure.
it does show with this project, especially with how much I've been able to see like behind the scenes stuff. People watching, he puts a lot of work into this, a lot of work. So it's not just some flick project into the GD community for some money. Like there's actual layers to this.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could show like a few things, but it's kind of difficult since I'm afraid I'll leak like private info and stuff.
Yeah,
But I
that
mean,
that
maybe I mean I can show some behind the scenes, for example, on the she's
alrighty.
or
And I can blur
like
whatever
the
as
storyline. I
well.
mean, yeah, yeah, I'll let you know like after the stream, for example.
Alrighty.
I think okay, just I recommend maybe getting the Discord out, since there may private DMs that they don't want to have shared. Wait,
Ooh.
I think it's in really low quality. But I mean, I can like show two things about the brand itself, blue sheets in general. Yeah. Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. So here, for example, I mean, with the plushies, I mean, I try to make them as good as possible, because I mean, there are like a lot of, like, there are a lot of cheap ways to make plush toys, right? Just done in China, just like these plushies are made in China, because yeah, they're just very good. They're very good at like outsourcing and communicating with different brands to be able to create them more cheaply than other countries.
Yeah.
Like the workers are there very skilled. But yeah, you in China you have like a lot of sweatshops, which are able to like pay people in China due to the regulations. There are a lot less, which I wanted to avoid by working like with a factory that creates the plushies in like an ethical way that pays the people well, right? So that's why they might be a little more expensive than your typical plush, but it's at least something I can genuinely be happy with. So here, for example, you can see like a few plushies that were like photographer. Damn, how did I don't know the word. Photographied? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, there's like a lot of AI, right? But I mean, I just don't want like an AI picture. I want like an actual picture of what what you're able to get on the site. So that's was done here. A few videos for the site itself, some art from the website, which you can see. Like first, it's very basic, and it kind of eventually leads to the final result, like all the different versions. I think, yeah, it was really cool. Some, of course, there were some mistakes made. Yeah, this is a bit of the behind the scenes, for example.
Heck yeah. Those are really cute.
That's good to hear. Yeah, it was really fun to do. It was really kind of nerve-wracking to go to like the photography shoots, since I didn't really know what to expect. Like I didn't know how many people there were gonna be, or like if I needed to do something like specific. But I mean, they mostly did everything, and they just asked me like, "Do you want it like this? Do you want it like that?" So it was, yeah, it was a good experience.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to see something like about the project, kind of how it was? I mean, I guess it's kind of a sneak peek since you can see the different parts. I think I can show this.
Heck yeah.
So this is like how the level was made for just for maybe people to see. There's like more than I think behind it. There's like was like a process on first kind of thinking of ideas on how to make certain things appear on the level, since of course like when you like when something gets made in like 1 month, for example, it wouldn't really result in something cool. So
yeah,
first was very important to get all the ideas right. There were like screenshots. I mean, this is probably showing too much, honestly. You might need to blur like something out
alright.
here, but yeah, there are like some fun ideas like the creators thought of. They made their own designs. Made some adjustments on like the storyline that I made, and I think there are like 100 pages or something here. I mean, it's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. I mean, it's really cool because the ideas like the creators came up with, they were like really original. I mean, especially like the sketches they made. I think it's best to blur this this stuff out.
Yeah,
But
the whole thing blurred right
yeah,
now.
for sure. I mean, you can show the concept art. Like the sketches they made for like certain ideas were really cool, and a lot of things they came up with themselves. Like I've one I really like, which is, wait one sec, there was like a one with fire. Yeah, like the skeleton like roasting a sausage, just like a small Easter egg inside the lava part.
That is awesome. I love that.
Yeah, things like these made it so much like really fun to work with them, like on this project, and just yeah, give it like small things like that give it like its own personal touch, you know.
That's awesome. Man.
Yeah, it's really. I hope people are gonna like it eventually.
I hope the community changes. I hope this, for everybody watching, one of the, like I've always said, one of the goals with the interviews is to kind of give the community a different, more insightful perspective on things, and I really hope that everyone watching, that you can have a little bit, even just a little bit of consideration for Waboo, because this is a really cool project. Like not even glazing, like to just glaze. Like is genuinely such a cool project.
Yeah, I mean, people. I mean, of course there are people who are not gonna like it, but I just hope convince maybe a few people. There's more to it than community says, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm glad. Yeah, I'm really glad about the interview. We're able to talk about it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Very happy that you agreed to this, because I feel like it is a very good idea to get this all out, show the community the true side of Waboo.
true side. I mean, yeah, maybe I'm an evil person after all. Just showing my good side.
But
Yeah, it was kind of grace to see the comments on that community post. I was kind of curious, like, I mean, it was to be expected because, like, that's talked about a lot, but
yeah, I highly doubt all those people that made a question are actually gonna watch this. Sometimes that
it will
happens,
be fun.
but
yeah.
But
I mean,
oh, I was gonna pan to another question, one that is finally not about something controversial. Something that I ask everybody is a traditional question. What is your biggest regret in your Geometry Dash career, if you have one?
I couldn't prepare for this one. I didn't see those. Didn't watch that far into the interviews, but my biggest regret in my GD career. I mean, probably. I mean, I played one hard demon ever, and it could have been my hardest. It was. I'm not sure what it was called. I think Paracosm XII. It was. I just like. There was like a certain mod that I used to find the least liked level, and I tried to beat it. And
Yeah.
I died like at the final click and then gave up. I think I should have continued with it. Yeah, I think that might be the biggest GD regret for the residents. Or I mean, yeah, I mean creating. Yeah, yeah, I'll go with that.
Well, it's good to know that there's no regrets content creation wise, which is cool. And
With content creation, of course, I have some regrets, but I just feel like maybe going to be like kind of. I mean, yeah, with content creation, of course, like, do have like a bit of regrets of kind of not. Let me think about it for a little. I think maybe like hiring a few people to like fact check the scripts, I think, is something I definitely would have done, since, I mean, of course, if you want to like upload weekly, there were still definitely ways to improve the videos, which I think with like a fact checker who, there were people who wanted to do it, but I just didn't really look for them. I think would have improved the videos a lot, and would just made the videos a lot better in general. There were always like a few or a lot of mistakes inside the videos, which could have been avoided like that. So I'd say content creation wise, that's the thing.
Well, alrighty. Yeah, the 83 tips video, man. The first one, I
don't even remember it.
That's the one where you fill in the orb, the little ring part of the orb, and it doesn't even work because the orb pulses.
Yeah, that one. Oh, I gave up on like content creation at that point, as you can tell.
No, I am. That's the only tip I actually remember like laughing at. But I do also gotta say, recently I went back to the video to use actually how to re-enable not link controls.
You went to my video to get actual tips.
Yeah,
that's something I've never heard before.
There was one thing, because I watched it, and then a day later I was in a level just making a layout, and I was like, wait, my little HUD at the bottom was 2x6, how it is by default. And I was like, how do I change that? Oh yeah, Waboo had a tip on it. Let's go to Waboo's video. And I used one of the tips that
Hey, look guys, it was a good video after all. Secret way I told you guys. See.
I had to use the video for a tip.
Then that might be your most embarrassing GD thing. Now that people figured out.
Oh my god, it might be. That is my... What is my most embarrassing moment? Using the 83 tips video.
Tips.
To use one of Waboo's creator hacks to get better at creating.
Exactly. Yeah, the community will flame you for that. Maybe you need to cut that part out, man.
Nah, I can handle it. But uh, I guess another. Actually, I guess a question that a fan question that's along the same lines of what we're talking about. Have you ever used any of the editor tips you gave? If so, which ones?
No. Well, I mean, I don't remember them in the first place. That's the thing. But maybe like the. I don't think I used like the bottom one that you mentioned, since I do remember making that tip at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I used that one. Um, but probably not, since I like the last time I created was like 5 years ago, maybe.
Hmm.
Like I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, maybe honestly maybe the first one, since for custom orbs I like filled them up with like a colorway. I think I made a custom orb once, put something behind it, but that was like not like an actual pulsing orb. So I don't know if that one counts, but that's closest I guess comes to it.
Yeah, one of the tips that everyone clowned on was the door. the cool
Yeah.
looking door. That's the one I remember a lot of people clowning on the most.
Very.
I don't remember what other
Yeah.
ones.
I remember. Yeah, there was one with the 3D one. I mean, that was really stupid.
Oh yeah,
That was probably
3D
the worst one, honestly.
The 3D one, copy and paste a block and put it behind it.
That was, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, maybe I think it probably was something like I already had like a few things I wanted to put in a video, but I just wanted like some more to add some more tips because I wanted the video to reach a certain length, or like I was like 40 doesn't really sound good in a title, and I just like added a bunch of stuff that I thought of myself. But yeah, that wasn't a great one.
Well, respect for having humility about it. I'll say that.
I mean, I'm not gonna say like, yeah, it's an amazing video, because that's just not the case.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Mm.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I used one of the
Don't worry.
tips, so I can't speak.
Exactly. You can't say anything. You can't say anything.
It's gonna be a meme now. Everyone's gonna throw like tomatoes at me. Like, you used one
The
of
amount of
Waboo's
shorts you're gonna
crater
get on your head.
tips. Who's the worst creator in the game? His creator used one of Waboo's tips and tricks to get better at creating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on my grave. But I guess this is another fan question that's a little brute. Do you have passion for this game? And if yes, how would you describe that level of passion?
For sure, I think that's a good question. I think I do have passion in a way for the game, but it's different than what most people, I mean, maybe have passion about. Because some people have passion about creating, some people have passion about playing the game.
Yeah.
But I mean, in my case, it's not really any of those. What I really like in a game is like the potential to basically do anything you want. It's kind of like Minecraft too, but I think in GD it's just easier to create something really, really cool than the Minecraft.
Yes.
In my humble opinion, that's what I really like. I really love watching like the videos, or not the videos, the creations people make. That's something that I mean, I show my friends a few times, like some levels from the GD, not the GD awards, but or it might have been the GD awards, but like some levels to my friends, and they were all like very impressed. Like, how is that GD? Like, they only know about Stereo Madness and all those other levels. So it's crazy because there's basically no limit. You can do anything you want, and I think making levels like that, I don't have the skill for it, but having creators be able to make things like that, I mean, you can basically think of something and you can, yeah, do it in GD. That's something I'm really passionate about, like seeing like those levels being created and actually making or hosting levels like that myself for creators to be able to build.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the game, I don't play it much because I mean I just like focusing more on the hosting itself, and yeah, just quickly get annoyed with it. But yeah, same with creating. That's I mean I just don't have the patience for that one.
I get that. Yeah, I love the people who create stuff in this game. It is so cool. Best example that I could think of, Sputnik's.
Dude, that guy's insane.
He is so talented. It is so cool. Like,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
people always talk about like how and what and those levels, and to me the coolest thing was the r/place level. That blew me away because I don't know how that works. It is so cool.
This guy's like crazy skilled.
Yeah.
Using like your own coding program to, or I don't know, he built like his own code to make a level like. It's nuts.
It is
But
nuts.
it's super cool. Like anything can be done right. It's like insane.
Yeah.
But like, is it kind of the same for you? Like, do you like? I mean, I think you're more passionate about playing the game or creating the videos, right? Or like, what is your passion on it?
I'm very passionate about being a jack of all trades. Like I like the content creation part. I like creating things and I like playing the game. I like proving things to myself, and like I want to be a good player, a good creator, a good level creator. At some point I want to start like stemming into music, and I've done that in my past before, is just like a free time, like pastime hobby. Like I always strive to be good at everything but not the best at anything, because I think so I look up to someone by the name of Mike Shinoda. He is, if you know Linkin Park.
Yeah, I've heard of it a lot of times, but like
Yeah.
artists, right?
Yeah, he's the rapper in Linkin Park, and he's not the best at something, but he is good at everything. And to me it feels important to look up to someone like that, because it has always made me want to be good at everything, and not like, I don't need to be the best at something. I don't need to be the best creator, the best player. I don't need to be the best content creator. I just want to look at myself and think, I'm just good at this. I want to be good at this. And when I'm bad at it, I always just like an autistic hyperfixation on it, and it's just like, oh, I want to improve so badly. And they're like, mind blocks make me upset, and yeah, that's the kind of thing I strive for. I don't really have a specific thing. It's just, like I said, I want to be good, jack of all trades.
That's great. I think that's really admirable and great, because, I mean, I think that's a good like mindset to have, because trying to be the best at something, I mean, it requires like extreme dedication, right?
Yeah.
And I think comparing you to other people, won't be good for your mental health in general. So I think just trying to be very good at like certain things, getting like skill sets to be able to do like a lot of things, and just not caring like about the people above you, right? I think that's like a healthy mindset to have. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. And one of the things that, so recently we hit 200K, and before that, thank you. Before that, I always looked at myself. I always looked at the sub count, and then I'd look at other people. It was the most unhealthy thing ever. I'm like, oh, I want to pass this person out. I want to pass this person out. I did that with everybody. I mean, I did that with you. I did that recently after I passed him out. I did that with Stallion, and I just felt, after hitting 200K, I just felt like, that's just awful. Like, I don't want to view myself as that anymore. And after hitting 200k, it just made me think, I don't want to be better than these people. I just want to be good at this thing. And I view myself, after hitting 200k, it's just like, I don't feel too different from someone that has 10k or 10 million. It's just, we're all still content creators, and we all have a main goal unanimously together, and that's to entertain people. And I think we should all strive to do that. We should all strive to show these cool creations that we have, make these entertaining videos. I love it. I love it so much. I love YouTube.
Super fun, yeah. It's really fun to see. Yeah, without content creators, some game definitely wouldn't be as popular, to say the least.
Oh, 100%.
Especially, like, I'm curious how it would look, honestly.
Yeah,
I think it definitely would be popular still, but it would have way less people. I think the main audience would definitely still stay in the game, but like the people would just know like the popular levels. They wouldn't even have heard about the game.
Yeah. So imagine thinking about this game with no Nepesta, or no EVW, or no Riot. It's just, oh my god. Would not be the same.
Yeah. EVW has been in this for so long. It's crazy.
12 years.
Yeah, 12 years is insane. Even for just doing YouTube at GD. It's basically the entire lifespan of GD almost. It's insane.
Yeah, it'll be 13 on August 13th. And when that day comes, it's the day GD becomes 20 years old is that's I don't even know what to think. That's going to be so weird.
Yeah, like that's something cool to always think about. Like when something gets like maybe we won't experience that, but like when a game becomes like 100 years old, like just weird to think about. Or on YouTube, like seeing a video from like 100 years ago, I think that would be crazy to see.
Yeah.
For the newer type of people.
We will witness Tetris 100 years old. And
Tetris?
Yeah, I think Tetris is 42 years old. I don't remember fully.
Old.
But yeah, Tetris is either close to the 40s or is in the 40s. And also Pong was 52, 53 years ago.
It's like the oldest game, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think it's Pong technically. Full-fledged game, it might be Tetris. I don't know. Someone will correct me.
I just googled it and it says Bertie the Brain. I don't know what that is.
I've never heard of that in my life.
It's like tic-tac-toe, I think. I mean, based on the screenshot that I see.
Huh.
Bertie. From literally 76 years ago.
Whoa.
Crazy.
That is crazy. What the hell?
Bertie the Brain is crazy.
Bertie the Brain. Huh. I'm gonna check that out afterwards.
Yeah, you should. You should.
But yeah, when Geometry Dash becomes 20 years old, I mean, when it became 10 years old, there was just, when I looked at it from kind of an outsider's perspective, it didn't really seem like much, but being involved with the community, because I feel like I definitely experience it differently, the anniversary of GD, because I did stumble upon the game the day it was created. I am a day one player.
Really? The day it was created? How did you do that?
Late July, I had been, it was like a few weeks, I was trying to pirate the Impossible game, and just coincidentally, it was around the same time when GD released, and I convinced my dad to get it for me. And it was on his phone, on his email and stuff and all that, and I I don't really flex that a lot, but mainly because I just can't prove it.
Cool to say, honestly.
But yeah, no. Looking at it, August 13th, 2023 was one of the most surreal days in my life. Because I looked at myself, sat down, and told myself 10 years ago I was looking at this same icon on my screen as a wee old child. And it was just...
I mean, I get it, definitely. If you played from literally the first day, you can see everything that happened during that time, like the growth. That's crazy. I mean,
yeah.
I think I started like in 2020. Well, I mean, I just like installed it on my phone. It was really early. I'm not sure when, but maybe 12 years ago.
Damn.
Or something. But yeah, just at like the main levels, and I just installed it. Play those. I don't know when the, how do you call it, the main version came out, like the full version of GD. But I didn't have that one. I was always jealous of people who had it.
Yeah, the full version was the day one release. So it was... I think Light
really? It was already there?
Yeah. I think Light was a month later, I think? I don't remember. But... yeah. I don't know. I can't fully remember the timeline, but I know the full game came out first before any free version was ever released.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of immediately. I checked like the Steam charts. It went kind of immediately viral, like the same year, right?
Oh yeah, 2013. Yeah, it already had like, I think it already reached like 50,000 levels or something within like the first...
Oh yeah, there were of course levels made by then.
Yeah, within like the first 4 months of its life, there's so many levels already. It was crazy.
And it still kind of looks really similar. I mean, like normally games change a lot, especially when they're that old. But I feel like GD didn't change that much in its like appearance. Still, like it's the same type of vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, the main thing was the physics. Oh my god. If you played the game in the 1.0 physics and then evolving with like the ship, oh, it was so bad. It was so weird.
I can't relate to that, but it must have been pretty bad, yeah.
But yeah, no, the look of the game, it's... I compared GD and do you know Team Fortress 2?
Yeah, a friend of mine plays it.
Yeah, I compare those two a lot because not only did they both stop getting updated in the same year, but they have just looked the exact same and had the most dedicated community ever since the day it was released, and it was just... There's a lot of similarities between both games. Definitely apart from the actual gameplay, but a lot of philosophical comparisons.
Is it also that old, TF2? Because it looks, I mean, I just have seen like maybe very basic clips or like just a banner even of the game, but it looked quite modernistic always.
Well, it was released in 2007, and
wow.
they started development in it in 1998.
1998.
It took 9 years.
Insane.
Yeah.
9 years to develop a single game. That's some dedication, man. Wow.
That is very huge
crazy.
dedication. That's why I love Valve. Valve is one of the greatest game companies of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, they wanted to buy Minecraft. I read like a video about that. I'm curious.
Oh yeah.
Curious how that would have looked with them hosting it. Or developing it.
I think with Minecraft, Jeb always would have been in charge as he is now. I don't know if Valve would treat Minecraft better than Microsoft. It's actually
Seem
very
to be doing it
interesting.
quite well based on the numbers, at least.
That yeah, that is true. Minecraft is crazy. But I'll stop rambling and keep asking questions again.
Yeah.
But
People are gonna be like, new question, new question.
um, I guess you mentioned it earlier, but what was the inspiration for creating the test channel?
Well, I mean, it was. I mean, I guess watching Partition, I just wanted to like find a way to be able to make bigger projects eventually and investing in that. Because I mean, that's something I really like doing, just investing a lot of things and making brands like become as big as possible. Um, I think Partition, I just wanted to find like a way to kind of shift a bit of my focus from the Waboo videos, since I still wanted to do the contest, but that was just not, yeah, a good idea to, since I do YouTube full time, it was just not a smart idea to just focus on those contests, since they are very time, a lot of time is involved in those, and just it's not something you can do like every week or every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to find like something else, like the test channel that was easier to, yeah, to manage, as easy as possible. And it's just basically like, for example, Nexus makes those showcases. I thought it would be interesting to see those in a longer format, since those videos are pretty short, and kind of having like specific, yeah, videos made on like the levels that are on the server to basically showcase them. That was basically the only way. I tested a few things out based on some like thumbnails I know could do well, and it kind of grew from there pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And I focused on it for a long time. Like 2 months, I went no live that channel. Like I had like at one point 30 videos planned or something in like
Wow.
a few weeks.
Oh
It
my god.
was, yeah, it was like after my internship, once I quit my studies,
Mhm.
because I really hated the internship, and I really wanted to work on videos. So once that internship was done, because I mean they literally told me like I was way under level to what I should be in my face, and I was, normally you would be sad about it, but I was like, I finally have a reason to tell my parents like, yeah, I'm gonna quit my studies now. So it's kind of stupid to be happy about something like that, but I mean the motivation I had after that was really nuts to just keep pumping out videos. Um, but of course, eventually, like if you keep doing that, you can make that last forever. Um, so eventually, I got bored with it and started like a creator team where creators are able to be paid for like the ideas they make.
Yeah.
Made a lot of mistakes in that, since the payment was first really bad and just wasn't worth it. I didn't really know how to manage it, but yeah, of course, when you make those mistakes, you keep knowing better how to manage it, and what is a fair payment, what is not. Um, and yeah, I mean, not everyone can be interested, but at least right now, yeah, it's at a good spot, even though there's no stuff being created.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, since I think by having like certain creations made, if you have like a specific idea in mind, like there's a big chance you can't find levels on that in GD. And by having the levels specifically made for those ideas, I think is interesting. Yeah, it's like nice because people are able to play them right on the servers. They're able to see new
Yeah.
levels, even though most actually aren't released. Um, but yeah, and people are able to watch new types of levels. It's just more interesting than things they already watched, and it's just in a compilation. Gets boring to do after a while. So it was yeah, that's the story behind the test channel, I guess.
Yeah, I really like the test channel. I like the experimental aspect that it gives off, and I think that's really cool.
It's really fun to do because you can just like kind of focus on like what is an interesting idea and just work it out in kind of a more simple way like, than like the normal process behind the video.
Yeah.
You can just think of like the goofiest ideas and. Funny.
Yeah.
What was the thought process behind starting this channel? Like, how did you come up by creating Secret Way? Or...
Oh. I guess I've become the interviewee.
Yeah, I'm gonna interview you now.
Alrighty. Well, back in April of 2024, me and Not Vixios started a channel together about tornadoes, where we would do shorts on tornadoes. He would do the scripts, and I would do the information and the voiceover. Out of 7 or 8 shorts, 1 view across all of them. It was pretty successful. We decided to quit though because we weren't passionate about it. That's a joke. We literally only got 1 view of 8 shorts.
Just
so
1 view. Wow.
yeah, it was so
That's
weird.
impressive on a short.
Actually, it was impressive. That's probably my most impressive achievement of all time, is getting 1 view across 8 shorts.
That is, wow. That's actually insane.
Yeah, but we posted them in June of 2024, and then went away from it. And then in August, I made something for Vix where it was this texture pack that I put a lot of time into it. I enjoyed it. I had fun making it, and he made a video off of it. He gave me $100, and I think that may have sparked something in both of us to kind of think we could work on something together. But the last time it didn't work out, so he thought Geometry Dash. That would be a little better. Ben has been playing Geometry Dash for 10 years now, 11 years, and I'm really good at like content stuff, and we kind of combined our powers, and I cannot preface enough, everybody watching, Secret Way was luck. The first short is our most viewed. That's very lucky. And
First short, well,
yeah, so
it's just a test short, right?
yeah, it was the first player in Geometry Dash ever, and yeah, 11, 12 million around there right now, and yeah, it was like 80% luck that Secret Way is where it is today. 20% actual skill. I'd say it warped a little more into 50-50, and then nowadays it's skill. Like the interview thingy that was Vix crashed out at me about not posting shorts, and I'm like, what if I just do this interview series that my friend is doing? And he was like, Ben Carr, you're a genius. And now we're here.
It is very smart. It's really it's fun to see like a different side of like the YouTubers, because they don't really have like a script or something that's ongoing, but this is just like real. You're talking to someone. It's just really nice.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the idea.
Yeah, the only planned part of this is the questions, and that's it. It's just winging it, and yeah, I've said this a lot. I really love giving the community a more different side of every creator that they watch, and being able to like seeing you in a more true to yourself aspect on this interview, and being honest about stuff. And I think that's one of the biggest goals, is putting people into that platform. And
Appreciate that.
yeah, like I said, I appreciate you agreeing to this. I got flocked a few DMs by friends. They're like, Ben Carr, this is such a good idea. The drama, you're gonna get so many views. And I'm just like, I want to hear what he has to say. That's what I want to hear. I want to know.
Yeah, I was worried.
I want to know more about this guy.
Worried.
I want the community to know more about this guy, because I do actually respect you. Like I said, I think your project is cool. And yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of scary, yeah, because like I was afraid that like when the interview started, right, I basically just, my brain would kind of freeze and I wouldn't be able to tell like what I truly felt, right? and just like made it even worse. That was kind of my worry since it's kind of sensitive. So yeah, I mean, maybe I made it worse. I don't know, but I mean, we'll see once the interview releases. I'm like open about everything. I can respond probably to the top comments or DMs that have like a few questions or criticism. Yeah, like if you send me a DM, I'll be able to answer it for like the people watching if we're interested.
Yeah, and that's a very, very large priority with the goal we have for the interviews to just 26 interviews in and people are still not realizing that they gotta wait for other people to speak. Like I feel like it's so weird how the community hasn't realized that we gotta stop jumping to conclusions about stuff. We gotta get more information and more perspectives before assuming something. And I thought getting Space UK and a ban and now you on, hopefully 3 great examples for the community to be like, okay, let's wait for Secret Way to interview them so we can see who they are. And obviously the one exception is people who are genuinely awful people, but
yeah, I mean, I definitely get why you're not interviewing them.
Yeah, but like, you're not an awful person. You're just trying to make a living doing what you love.
Yeah, I mean, I can't change people's perception. I don't want to say like that they're like wrong. I just yeah, want to give my side of the story and can make their decision hopefully based on that.
Yeah.
With a bit more info. Sure.
That is the biggest goal with this.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely it's a really nice thing to like think into maybe interviewing people who have like a lot of controversy behind them, so they maybe are able to actually speak directly to someone instead of just in text format. Since of course you can say things via text, but it just feels a lot more disingenuous, right? Just doesn't feel. It can feel very, very fabricated, and yeah, I think like this you can just show a better side of someone you're interviewing, I think.
Yeah, that's why I don't like telling the guests any of the questions, because that is your true down-to-heart response to every question. And that level of authenticity should be praised by people. And it should be
I mean, I think it's that's a good thing. Yeah, if I knew the questions in advance, I think the answers would definitely have been worse. Even though they would still kind of result in the same thing, but it would just feel like very PR saving kind of type of way. Like specifically fabricated words,
100%.
Yeah. Sure.
But I guess I will finally pan to another question. We have 8 questions left, by the way.
8 questions, okay.
Yeah. One that I ask everybody that we're gonna put in a compilation on the second channel again soon. What is your brutally honest opinion on Secret Way? And you can break my heart.
Secret Way. Brutally honest opinion. Wait, I need to think a little. Brutally honest opinion.
Boo, they suck.
Think about that real quick.
Hello,
you might need to cut this part out if I keep thinking for this long.
Nah, I put rain sound effects in the background so people can...
Rain sound effects, yeah. People can just listen to some ASMR.
Yeah, some ASMR rain.
My brutally honest opinion about Secret Way. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't watch your videos that often. So, I mean... I don't really have a brutally honest opinion, but I need to think of something.
I mean, if you don't have one, that's perfectly fine as well.
I mean, I need to think of something. But, I mean, I just don't have anything because I don't want to watch the channel, but... I think, I mean, I just think it's something cool. I think it's like a... Yeah, maybe... I mean, I think... yeah, the advertising behind Secret Way is, like... Very, very smartly done. So, it's something I want to praise you for. Praise you guys for. Because I never realized how it was between, like, Vicious and you, right?
Yeah.
Like, I thought there always was, like, one person behind it, so I was always very confused. I thought you first were both the same person. Like, you and Vicious. So it was very odd to see. Because it was, like, the profile picture from him always looks very different. From how you appear in interviews.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really honest opinion. For the rest. For the rest, I don't think I have like a brutally opinion on the channel. And just need to watch more videos. Maybe I can give an answer.
Oh no.
From that later.
No, it's just something I ask everybody as a little lighthearted thingy. That I think it's the only reoccurring question since the first interview, which is why I feel. Actually, no, that's a lie. I didn't ask Nswish, and I threw because Nswish after the interview was like, I had a answer prepared for that, and I was like, oh, well, I just threw big time.
Damn, you could have gotten the best answer on like the Secret Way 2 channel.
Yeah, I don't remember what they
missed
said.
It.
But
okay, I mean I can say something horrible about the channel, but I mean that would be good for the short, I guess. It would spark some controversy. If you want, you can put that in.
Do it.
But I don't know.
This
I don't
is
know if
Waboo's,
it's too smart to do.
This is Waboo's opinion on Secret Way. Boo!
Horrible videos. They're all very fake. I got all the answers in advance, like all the interview questions he gave to me, and yeah, hate the guy. Don't like him. That's my answer. You can put it in the short.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, you can genuinely put it in there. I don't mind.
No,
I'm curious what people's reactions are gonna be.
We don't do short clips off of the questions that I ask everybody. Like I said, that goes on the second channel, but don't be shocked if we have like 5 shorts of you talking about skeletal extermination.
Don't worry. I mean, gonna be online either way, so. Just gonna be containing like me just talking bad about you, and people are gonna be like, "No, Waboo, how could you do that to my favorite YouTuber?
He's a hypocrite."
Exactly.
I'm joshing. But yeah, we've had a lot of weird answers for that question, but a lot of also pretty samey, where it's like, yeah, I watched the shorts. I think it's cool that you interview.
I mean, yeah, it's difficult. I mean, if you had some good controversy behind you, maybe I could have given like a better answer. I don't know.
About that.
You have a controversy too, damn. Tell me.
Yeah, involved with the wrong people last year, and I didn't say anything about it, and I regret that. I should have said something publicly to people, and I basically sheltered a bad person, like on paper, but
yeah.
I mean, I learned. Now I know I should not. I should always tell someone, and
it's not like. I mean, of course, like afterwards, people can like say it's a bad thing, but I mean, of course, might not have been the greatest choice, but like, I mean, of course, like when it's maybe your friend or something you're involved with, you're like probably gonna be more careful with that, or just like you have like a lot of good memories with him, right? Or had good memories, and you might give him like benefit of the doubt or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, I met them a while in advance before finding out some like bad stuff about them, and they ended up being they ended up being a quote unquote someone we wouldn't interview, that kind of person.
I see
And
what you mean, yeah.
I basically some of our private convos went like it was a perspective thingy at the time. I thought telling them, hey, just leave, like go to a different community and do this under a different alias, I thought my perspective was like, okay, that's a good thing. I'm doing a good thing for this community, I think, by convincing them to leave. But then I didn't realize the other community would just deal with them, and that was very, very selfish of me. And
yeah, I mean, what's in the past is in the past. I mean, you can't change it, but
that is true.
it's at least good that you look back at your actions, even though, I mean, yeah, I can't say anything on that.
Yeah.
It must have been like a difficult choice for you either way.
Yeah, it was hard to... Cause I'm surprised you didn't hear about it. It went pretty viral, but it was because the person worked with like TCD, Vortrox, and was pretty like interactive with the community. And
no, I haven't heard of that.
Well, TLDR, I regret it. Doesn't reflect me. And low key, if I could restart 2025, I would, because that year was a shit show.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you learn from the mistakes. I mean, it's like it improves you as a person. So yeah. But yeah, let's not talk about your controversy anymore. Let's
talk about your controversy.
Exactly. It's not your time to be exposed. Don't worry.
Actually, funny enough, the final 7 questions, none of them are really that controversial, except one thing that I ask everybody. What is your hottest take in Geometry Dash?
Hottest take?
This could get heated.
I mean, it's maybe gonna be like the boring answer. I mean, I kind of answered it already, right? Like the fact that money and passion can go together, I think is a hot take. Well, no, I have a hotter take that's probably gonna spark another controversy. I think Kai Guy is actually not as bad as people point him out to be. I think he's just more focused on like creating brands and just has different passions than people are used to, and I don't think the hate for him is is something that's justified enough.
Honestly,
that's, I guess, my hottest take.
I agree. I cannot express enough how I hate the fact that we're, as humans, forced to make money, whether we like it or not. But at the same time, it's like, there's nothing wrong with it at all. Like, imagine going up to a manager that works at McDonald's and telling them they're a bad person because they're just working there to make money. Like,
yeah. Yeah. I mean, people, their opinions, of course, but I mean, he didn't do anything malicious. I think, I mean, I talked to him, he's a great guy. But, I mean, yeah, he just creates maybe for a different reason than other content creators who maybe loved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know he likes the game. I mean, he beats like extreme demons and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm gonna flick a hot take. I think the top brain-rotted shorts creators have a lot more passion than people think. Because I see, like, It's Brand streaming on, like, the daily, trying to beat, like, extreme demons. Like, that's... I don't even do that. Like...
They try to beat... I thought they just used NoClip for that stuff.
No,
like
he...
Shorts.
No, he actually is, like, streams himself playing the game, and... he's actually pretty good.
And wait, who are you talking about here? Kinda curious.
It's Brand.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he's definitely got passion for the game. That's without a doubt. He just knows how to take on YouTube, the YouTube part of Geometry Dash.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, of course.
Except
Zedar. Different things at once. Zedar.
He
yeah, I've heard of that name before.
He has...
I haven't seen a single one of his videos. But
he has no long forms, no live streams, and the only community posts on his channel is celebrating sub milestones. He only has shorts. Like,
I mean, he still might be passionate. I don't know, but
maybe,
I think
yeah.
the passion just lays somewhere else, right? Like
Yeah.
obviously, like people like that. I think just like focusing more on creating a profitable brand and really making videos about the game they love.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what type of videos he makes, but I mean, at least just making shorts in general. I mean, it's just like something, yeah, business model. I don't know, probably are passionate about just generating as much revenue as possible. I mean, you don't really hurt anyone with it, so.
True.
And I'm not, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's still, it's like with shorts, I mean, a lot of people dislike them. I don't really watch GG shorts, since, I mean, I'm not really the audience that it appeals to, but I still think it brings more people to the game no matter what, and they are able to see the levels that the community is able to create. Once they get a little older, they're actually able to enjoy them, and can also enter the community like that. So I mean, it's kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
This might show like a different side of the community, but people are still able to see the real levels. They might be like, oh, this is an interesting game, what's the name? They can get exposed to GD like that. So,
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really bad.
Yeah, there's people talking about its brand in a YouTube video, and I said, oh, I made this like very long wall of text talking about how I feel like people like Zedar and Bran are actually good for the community and good for the game. Like, sure,
I think so too. Yeah.
Every like, people got to realize every community is gonna get like 8 to 13-year-olds that are immature, but that happens. Like, I feel like as humans, a lot of us fail to realize that we were also those ages at a point in time, and acting like that.
Stuff I watched.
Yeah,
it wasn't much better.
And it's like, I feel like when you grow older, you lose that consideration that, oh, I acted like that at some point in my life. And even then, some adults nowadays, they're a little childish, but that also is dependent on like their childhood. But yeah, no, I think Zedar and Brain are good for this community. I think, like you said, they expose people to Geometry Dash, grows the community, and maybe Bran is the reason why Keelandcraft plays the game, or maybe Zedar is the reason why. Actually, I don't know anything about Zedar. I know he started way too recently for me to say anything.
Just know that he creates shorts.
Yeah.
That's
but yeah, these people are not bad for the community whatsoever. I feel like another thing that I feel like people fail to realize is the older generation, when we were young in like 2012, 2013, thinking that Trollface and MLG was funny, is the way we feel towards the current generation about how the older generation felt about us with like memes and stuff. And I think that's natural with progressing generations. Like, older generations are always going to think newer generations' jokes are just stupid and silly and unorthodox, and that's pretty natural. And I feel like a lot of us got to consider, like, we were like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, maybe, it's maybe a little different, but in the end, it does kind of come out to the same,
Yeah.
Because maybe right now people know kind of what to focus on, like to make children as addicted as possible to certain footage. Back then, might have known it less, so, I mean, in a way, I would get it if people say, like, the current generation is more cooked than the one from 10 years ago, for example. But
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw a study where it was like the I forgot what it was on, but I think it was like the average learning efficiency of the human brain throughout generations peaked at Gen Z, because Gen Alpha was just so abhorrently like bad.
Can't focus with all this
Yeah.
stuff in your brain.
Yeah, and then Generation Beta, oh god. That was like last year when that started. Oh no.
That's for them. Curious how that's gonna be.
Hopefully as a society we can grow them up not on staring at like tablets and stuff. That would be, or iPads and all that. Cuz it's not hard
Be
to
difficult, but
I mean, yeah, it will be difficult, but it's also not too hard to entertain a child. I mean, I got entertained by candy wrappers when I was younger. So,
candy wrappers. What did you do with those? Or like, were you using like your hands to like move them around? I suppose.
I would use them. So my childhood show was Thomas the Tank Engine, and my parents would buy me like small Thomas train toys. And I would use the empty candy wrappers to like cause some sort of crash between the characters or whatever. And sometimes even like mountains of candy that were just like still in the wrappers as well, and it's like I was entertained by like very, very interesting things in life.
That sounds very interesting. Yeah, to be entertained by candy wrappers.
Yeah, no.
I mean, yeah. Right, I had weird things too. I mean, I had used like my backpack the whole time and chewed on it, so it was also weirdo.
Yeah, one of the things I'd always do as well was when I'd have Legos, the candy wrappers, I'd turn them inside out and pretend like I'm playing Minecraft, and I'd use the inside out candy wrapper because the inside was like tinfoil, and I would treat it as if it's like an iron ingot or something, or like an iron block.
I mean, you had a creative brain when you were a child. I would have never been able to come up with that.
I don't know. I love being creative so much. I don't understand why a lot of people don't strive to be creative and push themselves outside of their comfort zone.
It's good to do YouTube if you're creative, then yeah.
Yeah.
So, definitely needed to do YouTube.
100%. But yeah, I was a weird child.
We is there like a normal? I mean, every child does weird things.
Fair.
it would be kind of weird if the child was normal, honestly.
Yeah, like
They
a rich.
didn't do like weird things like chewing on things or I don't know what I did as a child, but
Yeah, I know a lot of people would do this with the backpacks that had those fabric straps, and you'd roll them up, and it would look
yeah,
like a snail.
exactly.
Yeah,
Rolling up.
everyone did that.
That was so addictive. Way too addictive.
Fidgeting is awesome.
Yeah, you had like I don't know if there was just in the Netherlands, but we had like a thing we could just like stretch the whole time. It was kind of like gum that was kind of
Ooh.
viral in our country, and like I don't know what it was called. I know what it's called in the Dutch. It's called knetgum. Wait, let me see if there's an English word for it.
We had
Knetted eraser. What? Putty rubber. Maybe that's
silly putty, I think that's what it's called, or like
maybe, yeah.
thinking putty. I think it's.
Not the very slimy stuff, but it's kind of the harder
Yeah.
stuff that you're still able to stretch.
Oh, was it magnetized as well?
And no, I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah. It was
Okay.
kind of like a status symbol back in like primary school. Like the more stuff you had, or like the weirder colors you had, like the cooler you were.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I've had stuff like that in like when you'd fidget with it enough, it would like get oxygen bubbles, and you'd squeeze it, and it would like
Oh
make that.
yeah, dude,
Oh,
that
it's so
stuff.
satisfying. It sounds like bubble wrap. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
It is so
we never-
awesome.
Yeah, those were good days. Good days.
100%. But I guess I'll ask another the final traditional question that I ask everybody. What is your worst experience playing Geometry Dash?
So playing it, do you mean level-wise? Like,
Yeah.
what type of level I play? Okay, probably, okay, I do have a good one, but I want to see if there's a better one. Probably Deadlocked. When I was like a child. I think it was 12 when I beat it, but I skipped like an entire birthday party just to beat that level. Like 2,000 attempts on it, and it just... Like, I died, and my parents called me to like come downstairs. I just wanted to beat the level. I was like screaming when I got it, and I was the happiest person on earth after that though. The birthday was... I think the birthday was almost over after that.
You're not gonna believe it when I say this. I almost missed out on a birthday party playing Deadlocked as well, and I beat it that day.
Hey!
It was April 20th, 2018. One of my friends, we went to a race cart, or one of those like go-karting tracks. I almost didn't make it because I was playing Deadlocked, but I beat it like 5 minutes before leaving.
Dude, if you miss go-karts, that would be... That's actually fun. I mean, birthday parties... It depends what type of birthday party, but in go-karts... I don't know, when I was a child, if I would miss that for GD, but... I'm jealous.
I don't know, I'm still friends with the guy for the birthday party that it was for. We actually, talked about beating like Codependence together. But
okay.
I don't think he even knows that I almost missed his birthday party because I was trying to beat Deadlocked.
Yeah, maybe you guys wouldn't have been friends after that.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
But yeah, funny that I can relate to you on a story of Deadlocked, beating Deadlocked.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I was not expecting that. Yeah, I'm curious how many people in the comments had the same experience. Comment if you also have the same, guys.
If 2 people can have a similar experience, surely another person can. So let's hope.
Everyone is gonna be in the comments like, yeah, I had the same thing. Also missed my birthday party because of Deadlocked.
Oh my god. I guess. Ooh. You know, yeah, I'll ask this one. What is some advice you would give people who are trying to become successful content creators?
Successful content creators. Well, at first, I would just tell them to just create content they like most content creators, I'd say, would suggest. And then once you really like it, you have to make sure you're really passionate about it if you genuinely want to do it full time, since it's something like any job, it's something you just need to be very passionate about to be able to do and have fun with it, because I just honestly just have fun with YouTube and see how things go from there. If it's possible to eventually make a job out of it, you can always make that decision, but there's always, there's stress involved like with any other job. It's a very different type of job, that's for sure. But it's very basic, but I think that's kind of what I did too. I had before the Waboo channel, I had like a channel where I just uploaded 300 videos, I think, maybe in total. And I thought like eventually something is gonna blow up, which didn't happen, and maybe one video after a while. Then I created Waboo, and I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna invest in a mic. I'm gonna now actually try really hard, because I've been like editing a bunch of videos and went well. So like, it's not that you do it full time from the point it does well. Kind of gotta see how certain things go.
Yeah.
It's inconsistent. That's a big thing. Yeah.
Well, good. Anybody trying to become a top content creator, refer back to Waboo, because the fact that you can make 2 channels that are as equally successful is that's proof that you're a good YouTuber and you know what you're doing.
I mean, yeah, you always, I mean, I always strive to grow the channel more, I guess. But oh yeah, I'm happy with where they're at least.
Yeah.
Planning to upload more on Waboo. Just focusing a lot on the plushies and stuff, so I didn't really have time for that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like the upload gap should be proof to people that you're not just full on money hungry. Like, if you were
Yeah,
money hungry, it'd be like upload as much as you possibly can while also doing the plushies thingy, the Skeletal Extreme Against things, because there's also an upload gap on the test channel that I saw as well.
Yeah, like I mean, with the test, I just want to fully focus on this. With the test channel, it's really mentally taxing.
Yeah.
And you just need to, yeah, it's very different. So you need to learn a lot of things before you can even start. And I was just like, first, I'm gonna make the plushies. Yeah, I'm gonna make level easy. That was a really bad mentality to have, since there are like a lot of things I figured out that could have gone very wrong, and I could have gone like a lot of fees that I wouldn't have been able to pay if I kept being that naive. But yeah, definitely the research on that took a long time.
Yeah.
It's very scary at sometimes, but yeah, it's very fun to do. It's a nice challenge to have.
Sweet. I love the Waboo comeback.
Hope so. I mean, I can't promise you that, but I'll do my best.
No, hope for the Waboo comeback.
Hope so.
As much as people want to say your videos are good, even just if disregarding the 83 tips video, you make good content. I'll say that, and I think
Oh, thank
everyone
you.
else. If someone else doesn't agree, there's just bias. Like, it's just on paper good
I
content.
mean, yeah, eventually, like, it's an opinion. Like, some people might not like my content, which is fine. Some people will,
Yeah.
but yeah, eventually, I mean, I still really love creating the contests, so definitely at least try to continue with those, and maybe add some new content in the future if I got a good idea.
Sweet.
Yes, sir.
Guess this is a very fitting question to go into, based on what we've been talking about. What is your least and most favorite video on the Waboo channel? We'll start with your least favorite.
Oh, I know. Okay, this is gonna be kind of maybe the hardest one to answer, because it's kind of embarrassing in some way, and it's. But I don't care. I'm just gonna say it. I think definitely my most favorite video. I mean, the least favorite you can guess, because I mean the backlash. That's not fun to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, of course, it still stressed me out a lot, even though I didn't respond and stuff, because I know people are right. Yeah, it was very stressful, and it didn't feel good. I mean, of course. But my favorite, definitely the Spike video. I mean, that one, I loved editing it. There were some really big downs, like the entire first round was just gone from the laptop once I edited from there. Oh. And I like, yeah, I had to like, the judges needed to like redo like what they said, because I mean everything was just gone. So, and I can't just scrap the whole video. So the other rounds were still like legit, but the first rounds people just had to like redo certain parts based on like how it went on the contest.
Damn.
But the editing, it was super fun to edit that one. It was, I mean, yeah, it was genuinely like, I mean, I like during a part I remember like some tears coming down my eye, because I really loved the music and the Spike. It sounds crazy about a Joan for this level, but it kind of made me really emotional.
Yeah.
And because it like, I don't know why, but it just was. Yeah, it felt just really good to edit it, really fun too, because with most videos I'm like, yeah, I gotta edit it too, But with this one, I was just like looking forward to when a new round was done, so I could continue editing it. And I think that also made it kind of better than most videos on the channel, since there was a lot more passion behind it, which doesn't necessarily make the video better, but I think the motivation that comes behind the passion that you put into the project will eventually show up in the video too.
100%. And another thing with passion, it definitely shows the authentic side of your content as well. And
Spike video I'm very proud of. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing the final the winner spike and that thing. Holy crap.
It's very cool, yeah.
It was very cool. That's another thing that I love about your content, is you're shining light on talent. That's what I've always said that your channel does. Like, if I were to call your channel any niche per se, I would say your niche is shining light on talent. And that's what I love most about it.
There were some really unknown creators that I wasn't expecting to get very far at first, but did anyways.
Yeah.
Which was really cool to see. Like, I mean, for example, in a spike contest, I remember Trucks B1 being in the video. He created like something super cool in the final round. And I mean, back then I knew he was a moderator. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a moderator at the time. But I didn't really know about his creations. But like the fact he was able to create something like that was insane.
Yeah.
It was very close.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very impressive people.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I guess 2 hours in, Waboo, we are now at the final question of the interview.
Okay. Tell me.
Are there any projects that you're working on that we may not know of?
Well, it's definitely not the skeletal one. Projects that, I mean, like related to the Waboo channel? You mean?
Just in general, like Waboo, test, anything.
Well, there are for test there are like a few versions. I mean, they're sort of on hold, but yeah, there is like there will still be like there are a few like extensions of levels being made, just in general, without like any plushies behind them.
Yeah.
There's like an 8-minute version of Dash, which is just being played test right now, since I do want it to be fun. A few other levels, but I think that's the biggest one.
Cool. 8-minute version of Dash.
Yeah, I think like instead of a 4-minute full version, I think 8 minutes is just like a lot, like a step above. So that's why I made it 8 minutes instead of 4.
That's sick.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a cool project. I mean, it took a lot of effort still, but I do think the skeletal one is definitely the biggest one by far.